Good morning, my friends, and welcome back. We are talking all things ditch and switch in this series, and I am slowly working my way through my kitchen because I have apparently gotten rid of a lot of stuff in my kitchen, or I am in the process of switching out a lot of things in my kitchen. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys today about was flavored coffee creamers. So, I love coffee. I have been drinking coffee for years, and I have been historically a huge fan of different flavors of coffee. Y'all, it got to the point where hazelnut just tasted like plain coffee because I drank hazelnut coffee or hazelnut coffee creamer so much over the years. And it just didn't taste right without that hazelnut flavor. All right, so I get it. Um, but with this health journey I have been on, I have found that the artificial flavors are not the best for my health. Not to mention all of the sugar that goes in those coffee creamers. So, what I chose to do was, after talking with my mom, who of course had been talking with her doctor, I traded out the coffee creamers for just plain heavy whipping cream. So, plain heavy whipping cream is a great source of healthy fats with no added sugar. So, I was ditching the sugar and just using the unflavored heavy whipping cream. But I missed my flavors. I really did. So it was plain coffee. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I was used to. So when I discovered vitality oils and being able to put them in my coffee, oh man, that was like the bomb, y'all. I loved it. So what I do now is I still use the heavy whipping cream, but I would like to add a drop or a toothpick swirl of vitality oil for that flavor that I was missing. Cinnamon bark vitality happens to be one of my particular favorites. I use a whole drop because I am used to ingesting vitality oils at this point in my career. If you are new, you may not want to start with a whole drop. You may want to go a little lighter. I found with peppermint in hot coffee, one drop for me is a bit excessive. So I have to go down to a toothpick swirl of peppermint vitality in a cup of hot coffee because otherwise it is just way too much for me. Now, I have had my sister-in-law tell me when she makes smoothies and stuff, oh, a drop's not too much. But again, those are cold versus hot. It's something about the steam and the way it just goes up in your face. Trust me, start with a toothpick swirl. If you are putting peppermint vitality in a hot drink like coffee or tea. And yes, you can totally use vitality oils in teas as well if you are a tea drinker. I actually do both. I go back and forth depending on my mood. I tend to do coffee more first thing in the morning, and then I do like herbal teas or like a green tea or white tea, something that doesn't have a lot of caffeine in it, more in the afternoons, especially in the winter. It's like I get the afternoon sleepies, and just a cup of hot tea helps perk me up. Speaking of teas, there are also some new teas that I've been trying, and it's these steeped vitality teas from Young Living, and they are wonderful. The vanilla lemongrass green tea is actually one of my favorites. I haven't tried it with vitality oils yet, but I want to. There are several recommendations on the back. For this one, they recommend oil pairing with orange vitality or lime vitality. I think I might try the lime first. That sounds really good. And then here's another one, the spiced turmeric herbal tea. And it is nicely spicy. And a little orange vitality oil goes great with, or tangerine vitality. Ooh, that would be really good too with the spiced turmeric tea. I have not ditched all of my teas, y'all. I really haven't. I have so many, and I love tea. But these have been a lovely addition. And the fact that I know that these are organic, so they don't contain any pesticides or chemical fertilizers or anything like that, is wonderful. And I do recommend Young Living teas, especially if you are a tea drinker. I think you'll really appreciate the depth of flavor that these teas provide. Especially if you decide to add a drop of vitality oil to them. I could go on and on and on about teas and coffee, but I'm not going to, because this is a short ditch and switch video. So all that to say, ditch the sugar-filled, artificial flavored coffee creamers and switch to possibly something like heavy whipping cream and a vitality essential oil, which is much better for your health. Actually gives you a lot more flavor, and isn't suppressing your immune system from all the extra added sugar. Just saying. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Bye.